the way to come here, I saw a girl, very beautiful girl with a long straight hair like this, and with a very beautiful and stylish dress. And at that time, I explained how femininity she is. And so, what do you think about the manifestation of femininity in the modern women? And have you ever thought that how the femininity manifests or denote in the traditional women? And that's I want to tell you today. And I will divide my presentation into two parts, I would say. And firstly is how femininity expressed in the modern women, and secondly, femininity manifests or denote in traditional women. And I will be glad to answer at the end of my talk. Let me start with the first point. I just say femininity manifests, how femininity manifests in the modern women. How femininity manifests in traditional women. Traditionally, women little or not choice any social activity. So the main job is just raising or rearing children and housework. So the femininity was featured by gentleness, by charm, or submissiveness, or meekness. It seems to be the value of traditional women. I will now let for the second part. I just say femininity can denote how femininity denote in tradition of modern women, just in modern women. Nowadays, women choose various social activity, so they really want to assert their role in society. So I just say the femininity chance differently. They become more adept. Others become more adept. Just. The femininity invests in the self-confidence, activeness, and versatility. In family, they are a wife or a mother of their husband and children. And in social activity, they tend to be viewed the supportive and cooperative environment and become important business of men. And I should say, you should see that the difference between the femininity in the past and now. That's complete my presentation. And now I just run over the key points again. My presentation divided into two parts. Firstly is how femininity manifests in the traditional women, and secondly, how femininity manifests in modern women. As you can see that there are many standards to evaluate the femininity, but in my opinion, we can't apply the modern value to evaluate the traditional value, because different people in different era have their own evaluation on femininity. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your presentation, because your topic is about femininity. That is why I'm the man, and I would ask you about character and characteristics of being a female or a woman. you have said that the difference between, and you have given some examples to show the differences between being a female in the past and being a female in modern times. So can I ask you the question, what is the key difference between the two times of being a female?
Yeah, thank you for your question. I just say the key difference between the modern women and traditional women here is, I should say, there is a chance differently. You can see a chance differently between the femininity in the women, of women in the past and women now. They are become more, they become, you know, activeness, versatility, and dynamicness. So it's the feature, maybe the features or peculiarity to distinguish between the women in the past and now. Yes.
Okay, there's a question. To tell you the truth, I love a woman because she's a woman, not a man. Okay? So in the modern world, do you think that you're saying men like houses, women like homes? Do you correct?
Maybe in the past it's true, but now, in my opinions, all vary a chance between these two values. And maybe in the past, the women just, I say, just stay at home and they cover all the household, bearing and just rearing children and husband. But now they are they participate or get involved in social activity, so their role is much more higher than before. So the saying is, this saying, if the women can take the important role now, so women can share both of the work both in the family and in social activity. So I don't think this saying is suitable now. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your performance. Your voice is very sweet. Thank you very much. But I myself more excited about the next performance because.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon. How do you feel about your friend's performance from the beginning?
Atmosphere alive as my hope, a little confident. Yes. I hope that you will help me during my speech.
I believe that you will do better.
Yes,
Glad to hear.
First of all, I would like to thank our faculty. Gives the student an opportunity to express their idea to every fellow in society today. Back to my topic, jobs for students of English after graduation. Orator in general become first interest of most university students after graduation. Desire to get a suitable job to have themselves to set up a status in society to support their family. And furthermore, it contribute some small part to the nation in Squash Part. How about English students? Students of English, just most of us belong to the thoughts. After 4 years study in university, we join life and looking for us a career. In economies, before Vietnam joined the WTO, many foreign companies invested here. Many limited companies, state-owned companies, co-organize with other foreign friends around the world. And most of dealings is by English. So this is the place where we can display our talent, ability, design economies. tourism sector is developing quickly. Every year, adjusted millions of people. Many students, many people when were students, they have worked in this sector, and get lots of experience. And hopefully, when graduates from the university, they continue to exist in here, and they play an important role in taking the beauties of Vietnam to the world and bring the world into Vietnam. In duty towards this nation, many students of English after graduation, they volunteer going to the mountainous and remote area to work as a students. The simple reason for they do that is they like teaching career and want to contribute a small part to our nation. Right? There are various opportunity for students English and this student of English. So the most important things here is this source, not only for us, is so take advantage to others. To do it as well, we should study industry besides English. We need to study other skills such as computer skill, cooking skill, and social skills. That's very successful, very necessary, and very important for us when graduates from universities. There is nothing we cannot do with dreams, determination, and awareness. We will go to the end of destination. We want successfully. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you very much for your performance. I have a question for you. So what's your ideal job?
Ideal jobs that the jobs is not very easy to define that. But a jobs are very necessary. Every people when graduates from university needs a job. This is good for themselves and as a master is good for social.